Well, we can all say that Monster Hunter is like the friendliest game. Well, you can call me a hypocrite, but there is some toxic sides. I mean, it is true that Monster Hunter is one of the chillest game, but there is a toxic side to it. So let me address this for you guys. So the real reason why I want to address it is because I want to like make people aware of it. And don't get me wrong, I deal with toxic people a lot, but it's just that I think it's best if I tell you what really happened in the community. So what happened is that and when the Amatsu update was there, people didn't like it. People were like saying that the story is bald, the story is not as good as that, and yeah, I can say that, but that happens in Iceborne too with the Fatalis update, with more stories into that. Now, there is other more, such as the time of the time where yeah, the DLC was there. And what I'm talking about is the Lost Code DLC. Basically, layer weapons so you can like have sci-fi there. And why does it have to do with that? Well, it's because people were kicking them out in the lobby. Yeah. And this is becoming like a trend every time someone used the Lost Code weapons. And honestly, I found that stupid. And there's one thing I could say about it is that if I see that, I'm just gonna let them in, not have to kick them out because they have a DLC weapon. And there are other more talk. Do you remember the infamous security breach in all the video game companies where there were leaks in the games? Well, there was a time before Monster Hunter Rise is about to... Yeah, Rise, not Sunbreak, because the Sunbreak hasn't even released back then. Neither was Rise. We're saying there was a PC version coming to Steam, and people were very toxic about it. You can see lots and lots of comments, people talking about that. And I never thought to have that. And I just think it's just bold. And of course, it did. And I think people were even more toxic when Monster Hunter, when they announced Monster Hunter Rise to be on PS5, 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series, X and S, and Windows. I mean, yeah, I think this is a little strange because there's Steam and Windows. I mean, depends on what your. But in any case, I just find that so stupid about that. I mean, I keep bringing up the Hypnotic situation where they say there was a backlash due to Hypnotrix being in the mainline series. And that's another example of a toxic community. And how can you not see that? It happens everywhere you go. Private or public, it happens. But anyways, that's it. Have a great day. I'll see you guys later. I really need to address this. I really do.